Rivers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
It's Timothy Green's first day at school.
Mom, I can handle it from here.
What's in his backpack? He's about to fall
Anything
over.
he might need. There's a box of tissues and Band-Aids. There's a whole first aid kit, actually.
You don't have to be perfect
Have a great day.
It's too much pressure.
Have the day you have.
to be a perfect parent.
There are two people who want you more than anything. They'll make mistakes, but they will love you more than you can imagine.
There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Arkansas Tech University is presented in part by Arkansas, River Valley Heating and Air, Miller Roofing, by First State Bank, River Valley Tractor, Old South Restaurant, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, by Centennial Bank, Feldner's Athletes Corner, Ashley Heating and Air, A Better Way Realty, by Fleet Tire Point S, Rockline, Alathus Realty, Mr. Brake and Lube, Off-Road Tire, Box Drop, Phil Wright Autoplex, Strikers, West Frazier, Amcor, and by Arkansas Carports.
Okay. And good evening. Welcome in here to Golden Sun softball action. We are coming to you live from the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex here on KRV 93.1 and 610 AM. Got game one of a three-game Great American Conference series between Arkansas Tech and Oklahoma Baptist. Go over the starting lineups for you as we get underway. The first pitch from starting pitcher for Arkansas Tech, Kayla Cartwright, misses for ball one. That batter is Reagan Ford. Left-handed batter. Comes up empty on that one on the swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sophomore left fielder hitting .305 for Oklahoma Baptist. 18 hits, 5 doubles, and 7 RBIs. That one is hit foul. One and two, the count to Reagan Ford. Cartwright with the sign. Delivers that one high and outside for ball two. Cartwright making her first start this year. She's appeared in 15 games, all of them in relief coming into play. Has a 1.75 ERA. And gets a big strikeout there of the leadoff batter. That brings up center fielder Sammy Green. Reagan Ford, the leadoff hitter. Now Sammy Green coming to the plate. Josie Sparks is the batter, third batter due up here in this top of the first inning. First pitch in there for a strike. Sammy Green has played and started in all 32 games coming into play. Freshman center fielder hitting .264. That one is hit foul, right side. Picked up by the first baseman, Mackenzie Goins. It is quickly 0-2 on Green. Green on the season, scored 17 runs, has 23 hits, a double, a triple, 1 home run, and 13 RBIs. But if she gets on base, she is a threat. 14 out of 14 in stolen bases. Here's the 0-2. That one on the ground over to shortstop. We'll see the speed. The throw by the shortstop, Brooke Pruitt. Knew the speed. That one sails high, pulls her off the bag, and that'll be a throwing error by the shortstop for Arkansas Tech, Brooke Pruitt. Swung on and missed there from Sparks. Number 3 hole hitter has got the power pop in the order for Oklahoma Baptist. 7 home runs, has 8 doubles, a triple, and has a team best 28 RBIs. See if Sammy Green decides to steal second. That one on the ground over to Pruitt, the shortstop. She'll go to second for 1. Back half of the double play is not in time. Gets away from Mackenzie Goins, but not far enough for any kind of advance. So a fielder's choice. 6-4 on the putout of Green over at second base. Reaching on the fielder's choice was Sparks. First pitch to Emily Richardson misses for ball one. Richardson, senior first baseman, hitting .275. As Josie Sparks over at first base. 2 are away here in the top of the first. That one sharply on the ground over to third. Mayberry fields it cleanly, throws on over in time. And like that, Oklahoma Baptist is retired in order. Or not in order, they are retired rather in the top of the first inning. We will step aside when we come back. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air wants to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change superstop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Back here at Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex. Set to begin play in the bottom half of the first inning. Shelby Chavers will be the leadoff batter for the Golden Suns. Shelby Chavers, Timber Riley, Cassie Mayberry are the batters due up for the Golden Suns here in the bottom half of the first inning, rather. That's in there for a strike, and the Golden Suns will be facing a tall order against the junior right-hander, Kaylee Jones, 2.70 ERA. She has 165 strikeouts in just 114 innings pitched. Chavers spoils that one off. It is 0-2. Shelby is sophomore center fielder for Arkansas Tech. She has 24 hits, a couple of doubles, a triple, 4 home runs, and 9 RBIs from the leadoff spot for Arkansas Tech. Down on the count here, 0-2. Comes up empty on that check swing. She is set down for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Now hitting the second baseman, number 12, Timber Riley.
Now Timber Riley will come to the plate. Junior second baseman hitting .430. Team leading 7 home runs in the lineup. First pitch misses for ball one. Kaylee Jones mentioned the 2.70 ERA. She's 12-6, making her 19th start, 23rd appearance overall. Has pitched a complete game 13 times previous. And Riley gives this one a ride into center field. It is drifting. It is gone. A home run solo shot for Timber Riley, her 8th of the year. And the Golden Suns are now up 1-0. One nothing Arkansas Tech following the solo home run off the bat of Timber Riley. It is 220 to straightaway center field. And she was only a couple of feet to the left of that in straightaway center field, so Riley got every bit of that one, and Tech now with a 1-0 lead. Cassie Mayberry looks at strike one. sophomore third baseman for Arkansas Tech. High and outside, and it's ball one. A ball and a strike. Comes up empty on that swing, did Mayberry. So down on the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two, tried to get her to chase, did not. Here's the 2-2 to Mayberry. Called strike 3 on the outside corner.
First baseman number 18, Mackenzie Golan.
Couple of strikeouts here in the first inning for the 2 outs recorded by Jones and the Bison. But the solo home run moments ago from Timber Riley has Tech with the 1-0 lead. A big swing and a miss by Mackenzie Goins. Goins, a junior, 268 hitter, has 5 home runs this year. Tied for the second most in the order. Took a big swing on that one and comes up empty. 0-2. Nobody on, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Tech with a 1-0 lead. 3 strikeouts recorded in the frame for Jones, but she is touched up with a solo home run off the bat of Timber Riley. Gives Arkansas Tech a 1-0 lead. We'll go to the second inning. 1-0 is our score. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
At the end of an inning, Arkansas Tech 1, Oklahoma Baptist 0.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Back here at Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex on the campus of Arkansas Tech University. Set to begin play here in the top half of the second inning. Be Samantha Campos, Addie Reese, and Mia Modelmach. First pitch from Kayla Cartwright misses low, ball 1. Campos, a freshman, hitting .344 for Oklahoma Baptist. 8 doubles, a triple, 4 home runs, and 20 RBIs. Grounds that one down the left side, and it's foul. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, well outside, and it's 2-1. Mentioned Cartwright is making her first start this year in the circle. She's been a part of 3 shutouts, has 2 saves, doesn't have a win or a loss. That one grounded through the left side, and a base hit for Oklahoma Baptist Samantha Campos. Leadoff batter has reached for OBU. Now Addie Reese, the second baseman. Mia Modelmog waits on deck. Golden Suns looking for a double play. First hit of the game for the Bison. Showing bunt. Gets this one down in fair territory. The third baseman, Mayberry, she fields, throws over to the second baseman, Riley, covering. So sacrifice bunt goes 5-4. And that moves Campos to second.
Number 15, Maya Modelbach.
Model Mog, the batter. Comes up empty on that swing. 0-1 on her. Model Mog, the junior, hitting 157. Playing in her 26th game, making her 25th start. 11 hits, a triple, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. That pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second base is Campos. She singled and then was sacrificed to second just moments ago. Off-speed pitch misses low, and it's 2-1. Model Mog, the right-handed hitter. Empty on that swing, and it evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The changeup is probably the best pitch by Kayla Cartwright. Why she's been so effective being used in relief outings for Arkansas Tech. Getting her first starting assignment here tonight. That one swung on and missed. Savannah Snow will throw over to first base to clean it up. So KS 2-3 for the second out.
Hitting next, the shortstop, number 13, Cheyenne Sandoval.
More importantly, that keeps Campos over at second base. Now with 2 away, the number 8 hitter, Cheyenne Sandoval. Sandoval hits that one on the ground over to Riley, the second baseman. On over to first base in plenty of time. And the Golden Suns strand a runner in scoring position here in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom. Score, Arkansas Tech 1, Oklahoma Baptist nothing. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
Middle of inning number 2, Arkansas Tech 1, Oklahoma Baptist 0.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
I'll catch up on my scorecard.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back here at the Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex on the campus of Arkansas Tech University. Golden Suns softball, they are taking on Oklahoma Baptist, game 1 of a 3-game Great American Conference series on what appears to be the beginning of a beautiful weekend here in the River Valley. First pitch to Brooke Pruitt is in there for a strike. In the first inning, Kaylee Jones, as advertised, 3 strikeouts. She had 165 coming into play. Just 114 innings pitched. That one swung on a miss. It's 0-2. But there was a blemish against Jones. Solo home run by Timber Riley. It came with 1 out. Has given the Golden Suns the 1-0 lead they have. Very close pitch on the inside. Taken by Pruitt for ball one. It'll be Brooke Pruitt, Sydney Keaton, Holly Crutchfield batters due up. That went off the plate into the left-handed batter's box. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pruitt, the junior shortstop, hitting .254. He's got a double, a triple, a home run, and 12 RBIs. Golden Suns hoping for her bat to come around. Good take there on the elevated pitch. They'll check at first base. Appeal to the umpire, said she did not go, and the count is full, 3-2. Waiting on deck, left fielder Sydney Keaton. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off, right side, out of play. Another 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That one on strikes.
Now hitting the left fielder, number 8, Sydney Keaton.
Now Sydney Keaton, who has recently found herself in the Golden Suns batting order, making her 8th appearance in a game and her 3rd start. Looks on that one on the outside corner for strike 1. Arkansas Tech softball team has had their share of unfortunate luck in the injury department. That one is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Several players are out, unavailable, both in the lineup and possibilities in the circle. That one's swung on and missed. It's 1-2. A little bit high, also off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. Check swing, and that one's fouled into the net. So Keaton stays alive. She'll see another pitch. Two. Another one foul. That one bounced in front of the plate. Easy take for Keaton, and the count's now full. Second straight full count that Kaylee Jones has found herself in here in the bottom half of the 2nd. See if Keaton can have a positive result. Payoff. That one's high for ball 4. 1 out walk now brings Holly Crutchfield to the plate.
Player number 11, Holly Crutchfield.
Batting average not quite there for Crutchfield, but the power potential is 5 home runs, 3 doubles, 15 RBIs. Watches that on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 out walk to Sydney Keaton. Now the designated player, Crutchfield, batting in the 7th spot. That one's high off the glove, and the wild pitch will allow Keaton to go ahead and take second. It's runner in scoring position now with 1 out for the Golden Suns. Looking to build on a 1-0 lead they already have. A lot of room in the right center field gap for Crutchfield. Comes up empty on that swing, and it is 1-2. Inside, the curveball got her. looking strike 3. Now there are 2 gone.
Now hitting the catcher, number 24, Savannah Snow.
Brings up now Savannah Snow. Quickly into the box, the catcher for the Golden Suns. Check swing on the high pitch. Appeal down to third base, did not go. 1 ball, no strikes. Keaton, the runner at second. She drew a 1-out walk. Got to second on a wild pitch. 2 strikeouts have been the outs here for the Golden Suns, and it's now 2-0 count to Savannah Snow. Freshman catcher hitting 160 on the year, a couple of home runs. Has 4 RBIs. Everyday catcher now for the Golden Suns. It's 3-0. Did that after the senior starter, Mackenzie Addis, suffered an injury. She was hit by a pitch. 3-0, now it's 3-1 as that one's in there for a strike. Jones looks into her dugout for the sign. Snow with a big swing comes up empty. It's 3-2. The swings have been aggressive for Arkansas Tech. Just haven't been able to connect too often. That one fouled straight back. Count remains full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Found back and out of play. Good battle now in this at-bat for Snow. She's trying to extend this bottom of the second inning for Arkansas Tech. Waiting on deck is Adriana Cooney. See if Snow can get her to the plate here in the second. That one grounded foul left side. Three-two. This one hit in the air. Center fielder going back. Going to have room to make the catch. And that retires the Golden Suns in the bottom of the second inning. Get a runner in scoring position, but she is stranded there. We move to the third. 1-0 is the score. Arkansas Tech on top. This is Golden Suns softball.
This is Todd, Market President of Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie, who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Feltner's Athletes Corner Moonlight Madness sale is now in progress. Save half off or more on footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Back here at the Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex here in Russellville. Beautiful Friday evening. Tail end of spring break here in the River Valley. But got a 3-game Great American Conference series of softball action for you. This is game 1 of what will be a 3-game series. Games 2 and 3 will be played tomorrow as part of a doubleheader starting at noon right back here at the Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex. And we will have those games for you as well here on the radio. Also, ArkansasTechSports.com. First pitch to Eileen Avalar. Swings and misses the designated player for Oklahoma Baptist. Kayla Cartwright back in the center circle for the Golden Suns. Goes back to the changeup. Avalar comes up empty. It is 0-2. Two strikeouts in the game already for Cartwright. Make it 3. Cartwright gets the number 9 hitter Avalar down on strikes. The first batter that Cartwright struck out was the batter at the plate, Reagan Ford. She struck out swinging to open up the game back in the top of the first. Second look at Cartwright for Ford. That one's low and inside for ball 1. 3 strikeouts for Cartwright. 5 already strikeouts for Kaylee Jones through 2 innings. Cartwright is now into her 3rd inning of work. That one's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Golden Suns tried to play more softball this week, but storms earlier this week across the region washed out those plans. That one on the ground over to Riley, the second baseman. She fields in plenty of time. The throw is also in plenty of time for the second out. 4-3 on the put out, and it's 2 quick outs here in the top of the 3rd. Golden Suns were originally scheduled to go to Pensacola, Florida to take on Alabama Huntsville. Was who they were scheduled to play on Tuesday in a doubleheader. That got postponed, and so they picked up a doubleheader with the number 1 team in the country, UT Tyler. Bunt out in front of the plate. It's going to be a base hit for Sammy Green. Bunt base hit for the speedster Green. Mentioned she has 14 stolen bases this year and hasn't been caught yet. Lays down the 2-out bunt. Puts a runner at first base with 2 outs. Now for the number 3 hitter, Josie Sparks. That one is taken for a ball, and now 15 out of 15 in stolen bases. Going to try to take 3rd on the throwing error. Thought about going home as that one got away as well. So it'll be a stolen base for Green of 2nd. And then a throwing error by the catcher for Arkansas Tech gets her to 3rd. Now all of a sudden the speed by Sammy Green getting on with the bunt base hit in a blink of an eye. She's at 3rd base. That one's fouled off. 1-1 the count. Sparks trying to cash in Green. She's 60 feet away. That one fouled off at the plate. So now it's 1-2. Big at bat here in the game early on. 1-0. Arkansas Tech is on top. Got that run on a solo home run by Timber Riley. This one in the air to center field. Back into her right is Shelby Chavers. Plenty of room. She makes the call and the catch. And the Golden Suns do indeed strand the speedster Green over at 3rd. We will go to the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 the score. Arkansas Tech on top. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
There were 2 errors and 1 left on base. At the middle of inning number 3.
Shane here for Off-Road Tire. The thing that makes Off-Road Tire so special is their care for doing the job right. With a name like Off-Road Tire, of course, they're an authority in lift kits and aftermarket mods for your truck, but it just so happens that they are specialists in all kinds of vehicles. They take care of your minivan right next to the four-wheel drives with quality, consistent results. Go see my friends at Off-Road Tire just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Off-Road Tire.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold, her nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, got a call, AshleyAir.com. When your heater breaks down, they're the one you want, AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
9-1-2 are the batters due up for Arkansas Tech here in the bottom half of the third inning. The Adriana Cooney, Shelby Chavers, and Timber Riley. Cooney's first at bat. Watches the first pitch for a strike. Kaylee Jones back out there for Oklahoma Baptist. That one misses. It's a ball and one strike. Cooney has been primarily used as a pinch runner for Arkansas Tech. Only has 4 at-bats on the year. She's making her 15th appearance in a game. Her first start, and that one's low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Doesn't have a hit yet, does Cooney, freshman outfielder for Arkansas Tech. That one's low, but a called strike. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jones again looks into her dugout for the sign. Shakes off one, now has the pitch she would like to throw. Cooney rips that one to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. That one swung on a missed. Swinging strike 3. Now Shelby Chavers will come to the dish.
Back to the top of the order for the Golden Suns, the center fielder, number 10, Shelby Chavers.
Chavers' first at bat against Jones. She struck out swinging. Off-speed pitch, and that one drops in there. Chavers from the left side was running up in a slapper approach. She shakes her head, acknowledging that was a good pitch. That one high and tight, misses. Chavers able to get out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jones, a junior from Claremore, Oklahoma. Swing and a miss by Chavers. That one swung on a miss by Chavers. 2 up, 2 down on strikeouts.
Hitting next, the second baseman, number 12, Timber Riley.
Riley so far been the only Golden Sun to do any kind of damage off of Jones. Solo home run back in the top of the first inning. Straightaway center field. 8th home run of the year for Riley. That one's off the plate. Ball 2. Well, outside corner is a called strike. It's 2-1. No chase by Riley, and it's now a good hitter's count, 3-1. Probably going to be very, very careful with Riley the rest of this game. Jones has had success with most everybody else in the order. Went after that one, did Riley, and she comes up empty. Makes the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 outs. Off the plate, and it's a ball. 2-out walk puts Riley at first base and extends the inning to Cassie Mayberry.
Hitting next, the third baseman, number 28, Cassie Mayberry.
Mayberry struck out looking her first time up. That one's inside, and it's ball 1. Wouldn't fully say that walks are an issue for Jones. She had issued 44 coming in 114 innings pitched. And when you have more than a strikeout per inning, you can kind of make up for the occasional free pass. That one's fouled off, a ball and a strike. She has issued 2 walks here today. Second one being this most recent one to Riley. First one to Sydney Keaton back in the second. No damage came from that. Mayberry trying to have damage here. That's high and inside, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Count now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on at first base is Riley. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Arkansas Tech leading Oklahoma Baptist 1-0 here in Game 1 of a 3-game Great American Conference Series this weekend. That one's fouled off again. Count holds 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tomahawk chopped that one out into left field, and the left fielder drops and falls. She just stumbled around, and that's going to score a run for Arkansas Tech. 2-out double RBI for Cassie Mayberry. Reagan Ford, the left fielder, was tracking it. The wind is blowing out a little bit out to left field, and may have made that a little bit more adventurous than what Ford was hoping for it to be. Now we're going to have a conversation in the circle with the head coach for Oklahoma Baptist, her pitcher, and now her catchers joining the action. That 2-out walk to Timber Riley. Comes out to hurt Oklahoma Baptist as it extended the inning for Cassie Mayberry. A tomahawk chop to the high pitch from Jones. Looked like it would have been a pretty routine play, but the left fielder, Reagan Ford, got her feet crossed out from underneath herself. Ended up falling down, and the ball falling about 5 or 10 feet away from her. And Timber Riley with 2 outs, obviously running the entire time. She scores easily, and now it's 2-0 Arkansas Tech. Both runs have been scored by Riley. A home run, and right there on the RBI double from Mayberry. Now Mackenzie Goins at the plate. Takes a first pitch strike. Check swing was high and off the plate. Ball and a strike. Late appeal down to the third base umpire. He said from here, she did not go. 1-1 the count to Goins. High pitch, chased it, came up empty. The ball, 2 strikes to Mackenzie Goins. Runner in scoring position is Mayberry. She has hit a RBI double to double the Tech lead, now to 2-0. And that's a swing and a miss on strike 3. And the Golden Suns are retired here in the third, but not before they score a run, a big 2-out RBI. It was a double by Cassie Mayberry. And now Arkansas Tech leads with a 2-0 lead. We'll go to the top of the fourth. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
Olathe Realty is proud to support all of our local student athletes. At Olathe Realty, we believe the community comes first, and there's nothing quite like community than cheering on your favorite team from the stands. Olathe Realty is committed to provide our area with gold standard service in every aspect of your real estate transaction. So whether you're loading up to go to the game or settling in for an evening at home, you can rest assured Olathe Realty is taking care of you. Call us today at 479-968-5668. Olathe Realty, we put the real in real estate. Find us on Facebook today.
At Fleet Tire Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of a handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget because you, the customer, are always the top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
2-0's our score. Arkansas Tech on top. About to begin play here in the top half of the fourth inning. Emily Richardson at the plate for Oklahoma Baptist. First pitch to her from Kayla Cartwright misses for ball 1. Arkansas Tech with a run in the first, a run in the third. Lead the Bison 2-0. Swing and a miss by Emily Richardson. She's 0 for 1 in her second at-bat. Grounded out to third base back in the first inning. That ended the first. Cleanup hitter for Oklahoma Baptist. That one misses. It's now 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. That's off the plate, and it's now 3-1. Leadoff batter, Emily Richardson. Kayla Cartwright, the pitcher for Arkansas Tech. That one hit on a line up the middle. That's a base hit, a solid knock for the second baseman. Excuse me, for the first baseman, Emily Richardson.
Next, the catcher, number 17, Samantha Campos.
Now we're going to have a pinch runner for Oklahoma Baptist. As number 11, Gwen Miller, comes in to pinch run for Richardson.
Gwen Miller at first base.
At the middle portion of the game here in the fourth inning, pinch running, and that whole strategy comes into play. One's high. Taken for ball 1, Samantha Campos had the first hit of the game for Oklahoma Baptist. Got that leading off the second inning. Just off the plate. That one's taken for ball 2. Miller has stolen 5 bases, hasn't been caught yet. Not going there, and it's 3-0. First bit of trouble for Kayla Cartwright here in this 4th inning, at least to the start. 3-0 count here to the catcher, Campos. That one misses, and it's ball 4. Some close pitches, but none of them were called a strike. It's 4 straight issued to Campos.
Now hitting the second baseman, number 6, Addie Reese.
It's going to prompt head coach Christina McSweeney to come out and have a chat with Kayla Cartwright. Has been a little bit of activity for Arkansas Tech in their bullpen. But it looks like McSweeney is going to stick with her starter Cartwright here. Cartwright through 3 innings has now allowed 3 hits, a walk, has 3 strikeouts. Miller, the runner at second. She's pinch running for Emily Richardson, who singled up the middle to lead off this 4th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Addie Reese. Reese sacrificed her first time up. Does it again here. This time it's Kayla Cartwright throwing over to Timmer Riley covering. Goes 1-4 on the sacrifice bunt. And that successfully moves Miller to third and Campos to second. 2 runners in scoring position for Mia Modelmog. Modelmog struck out swinging her first time. There's a couple of runners in scoring position here in the 4th. First pitch missed to Modelmog, and it's a ball, no strikes. Nice changeup dropped in for strike 1. Potential tying run for Oklahoma Baptist out there in scoring position in the form of Campos. Cartwright trying to keep them all there. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Number 7 hitter in the order is Modelmog. Changeup swung on and missed. Even on the count, 2-2. Modelmog does have 3 home runs on the year. Here's the 2-2. That's in the dirt. A good stop by Savannah Snow. Keeping that in front of her. There's not a ton of room behind home plate to the backstop. So really is tough to score on any kind of wild pitch unless you get a really, really good jump and a read. Here's the 3-2. The changeup stayed high, did not fall. And the bases are loaded, another walk. Cheyenne Sandoval now comes to the plate.
The shortstop, number 13, Cheyenne Sandoval.
Left-handed hitting shortstop. Might be tough to double her off coming out of left-handed batter's box. The infield draws in for Tech, trying to cut a run at the plate. That's in there for a strike. There is 1 out. So the Golden Suns theoretically can turn a double play anywhere, but not necessarily in double play depth up the middle. More worried about a run at the plate. That one's fouled off at the plate. Gathered foul by Snow, and it's 0-2. Big sequence in this game as we play in the top of the 4th. 2-0 Tech out in front. Oklahoma Baptist is threatening. Just a touch high. Taken for ball 1. Cartwright smiling, thought she was going to sneak that one past her. Definitely had Sandoval not looking for that pitch, but it wasn't a called strike. So now she looks in, ready to deliver a 1-2 pitch. It's on its way. That one's low. The count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 to Sandoval. Now the home plate umpire is asking for some help. Sounded like it hit the bat. Check swing, and they're trying to say that home plate umpire did call her out. Instead, they're going to go with just a foul ball. So 2-2 the count. Sandoval will see another offering from Cartwright. The pitch. That one fouled off. Bases full of Bison. 1 away. 2-2 to Sandoval. She spoils that one off to the left and out of play. Doing a good job making contact. Staying alive in this at-bat. Catcher Snow getting the sign from the Tick dugout. Relays it to Cartwright. The pitch. That one on the ground over to second. Riley goes to the plate for 1. The force is in time. Oh, back half of the double play at third. Tried to catch her sleeping. The tag play, not in time, but a crucial out at the plate. The fielder's choice. Gets Sandoval. Miller, the pinch runner, is out 4-2 for the second out. Campos gets to third. The bases are still loaded. Moldemog is at second base. Sandoval at first. There's a pinch hitter for Oklahoma Baptist at the plate. It's Shelby Warden. She is batting for Eileen Avalar. Still a big spot with the bases loaded. That one's a called strike. Tim O'Reilly was positioned perfectly at second base, filling that right side hole instead of up the middle for a double play. She fired at home in plenty of time for the force out. That one hit on the ground over to Goins. The first baseman will step on the bag herself. And the Bison strand the bases loaded in the top of the fourth. Great pitching by Arkansas Tech and Kayla Cartwright. She keeps them off the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, 2-0. Arkansas Tech still out in front. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
Protect your investment with a high-quality custom building from a local manufacturer. Arkansas Carport offers in-house financing with no credit check up to $75,000 on custom-made carports, garages, barns, horse sheds, and more installed in as quick as 1 to 3 weeks with a lifetime warranty. Plus, ask about how you can join the Arkansas Carport dealership family today. Stop by Arkansas Carports on Highway 64 in Knoxville. Visit arkansascarports.com or call 479-885-5022.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Valley's News Authority is CARV, KARV Russellville.
Back here at the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex on the campus of Arkansas Tech University. Big-time pitching by Kayla Cartwright in the last half inning, the top of the fourth. Oklahoma Baptist loaded the bases with one out. She was able to get a couple of ground outs to get out of it and not give up a run. Still 2-0 Arkansas Tech. First pitch to Brooke Pruitt. Leading off the bottom of the fourth is taken for ball one. It'll be Pruitt, Sydney Keaton, Holly Crutchfield, the batters due up for Arkansas Tech. Again, facing Kaylee Jones. Registered 8 strikeouts through 3 innings. That one misses for ball one. For ball two. The 2-0. And on the fist, that one on the left side, and it will get foul and out of play. 2-1 now on Brooke Pruitt. The only out retired by Jones that wasn't a strikeout was a flyout by Savannah Snow to end the second inning. The other 8 outs she's gotten have been strikeouts. That one fouled off to the right and out of play. It's 2-2. Not really surprising when you look at her numbers. 165 strikeouts already this year. She has 11 games this season with 10 or more strikeouts. That one's high and the count full, 3-2. What makes that number even that much more impressive is when you consider just the length of a softball game, only 7 innings. That one swung on a miss. Brooke Pruitt down swinging. She's the first out here in the 4th inning. There's only a potential of 21 outs that need to be recorded in a regulation 7-inning softball game. If you're striking out double-digit batters on a fairly regular basis, you're doing really, really well. Keaton, her first time up, she walked. She's not recorded in that bat so far. Now she's down to the count 0-2. Pitch a little too high. Taken for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. By the way, Emily Richardson re-entered the game over at first base for Oklahoma Baptist. That one is swung on a miss, and Keaton is a strikeout victim.
Next, the designated player, Holly Crutchfield.
Nobody on, 2 away now for Holly Crutchfield. Struck out looking her first time. Trying to extend things here in the 4th. Empty on that swing. 0-1. First 4 innings, Jones has had at least 2 strikeouts each inning, including this 4th. She has struck out the side twice. A strike away from doing it for a 3rd time in 4 innings. Here's the 0-2. Did not get Crutchfield to chase. Ball, 2 strikes. Despite the number of strikeouts, Jones is still on the downside of a 2-0 game as we play in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging strike 3, and the Golden Suns are retired in order. All of them on swinging strikes here in the bottom of the 4th. Takes us to the top of the 5th. 2-0 Arkansas Tech on top. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
It's Arkansas Tech 2 and Oklahoma Baptist 0.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air wants to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change superstop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus, specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Back here at the Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex, Golden Suns have made a pitching change in their center circle, and now it is Shannon Lacey in there for Arkansas Tech. Kayla Cartwright faced the Oklahoma Baptist lineup twice, was able to get through 4 innings, did not give up a run, 3 hits. That gives way to Shannon Lacey here to start the 5th. First pitch from Lacey's in there for a strike. Give you some of Lacey's numbers here in a moment. Just facing the top of the order, Reagan Ford, Sammy Green, Josie Sparks are the batters due up. Shannon Lacey with a 2.51 ERA. 47 and a third innings pitched. She's been a primary starter for Tech. Does have a save. 44 strikeouts and 47 and a third innings pitched. That one's low, and it is 1-2. One, two. That one swung on a missed. Strikeout of Reagan Ford for the first out. And Shannon Lacey in the top of the 5th. Cartwright pitched the 4 innings. Mentioned she gave up the 3 hits, no runs. Did a great job in the 4th inning to make sure there were no runs. She walked 2, struck out 3. Time called, and it's granted at the plate for Sammy Green. It's been a thorn in the side of Arkansas Tech with her speed. Been on twice. She's 1 for 2. Reached on a throwing error by Arkansas Tech shortstop in the 1st. And then had a bunt single in the 3rd. Got all the way to third base before the Bison were retired. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one swung on a miss. Now it's 1-2. Doesn't get a chase. Counts even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one grounded to the right side, but foul. Two from Lacey. Got her to swing. High pitch. Two batters, two swinging strikeouts for Lacey.
Now hitting the third baseman, number 70, Josie Sparks.
You've got the change of pace with kind of more of the off-speed changeup pitcher in Cartwright. Pitches to contact, a lot of ground balls. We'll also get her share of strikeouts. Then you bring in a hard thrower like Lacey. That one misses low for ball one. Just after two, Oklahoma Baptist got two looks at Cartwright. Now the third time through the order, they're facing Shannon Lacey and having to make an adjustment on the fly. Nobody on, 2 outs, the 1-0. That one swung on a missed. It's 1-1. Oklahoma Baptist came into play 18-14 overall, 6-7 in the Great American Conference. The Golden Suns 18-12 with their record, 9-5 in the GAC. Just off the plate. Pretty close pitch, but called a ball, and it's 2-1. They appeal down to the first base umpire. It was a check swing by Sparks. Thought it might have been more of a called strike situation than a check swing, but either way, it's no dice and a ball. I mean, no debate in that one, and the home plate umpire makes the call on the half-hearted swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Lacey trying to retire the Bison here in the 5th. Does so. Another swinging strike 3. 3 batters faced, 3 strikeouts for Shannon Lacey. She retires the Bison here in the top of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom half. 2-0's our score. Arkansas Tech on top. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Savannah Snow will be the leadoff batter for Arkansas Tech here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 8, 9, and 1 in the Tech batting order. Snow, Cooney, and Chavers are the 3 due up. Swung on and missed. First pitch to Snow. She's down to the count, 0-1. Pretty dominant effort being turned in by Kaylee Jones. Another swing and a foul tip, but into the glove, and it's 0-2. 11 strikeouts, 4 innings for Jones. That one fouled off. Count holds 0-2. Jones has given up 2 hits, and they've been costly ones. Both hits have scored a run. Solo home run by Timber Riley in the first. 2-out RBI double by Mayberry in the third. That one's a called strike 3.
Now hitting the right fielder, number 0, Adriana Cooney.
Again, there's only been 1 out that's had to be recorded by the Oklahoma Baptist defense. It has not been a strikeout by Jones. Here's a bunt. It's going to be the second play. Fielded by the first baseman. That is Richardson. She throws over to her second baseman, Reese, covering. And it's 2 up, 2 down pretty quickly here in the bottom of the fifth. You don't hate the idea there, but a good job by Richardson coming in from her first base position to make the play. So when you put the ball in play, especially when a team defense hasn't had to make hardly any plays today, you never know what you're going to get when a ball's in play. That one's high. It's a ball and a strike. Shelby Chavers 0 for 2. That one's inside. Taken for ball 2. Chavers turned on it, but came up empty on the swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Jones. Fouled back. Caroms off the catcher and the home plate umpire. As you would come to expect, knowing when that happens, catcher and the home plate umpire have a special relationship with one another. When one of them catches a foul ball, the other one will go out and have a chat with the pitcher. If it's the home plate umpire giving a breather to the catcher, they'll dust off a possibly pristine plate to give him some more time. Now we're back ready for action. 2-2 is still the count. Pitch to Chavers. Swings and misses, comes up empty. 2 more strikeouts for Jones here in the 5th inning. She is now up to 13 in the game. We will go now to the top of the 6th. Arkansas Tech leads 2-0. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
No errors and no one left on base. The score, Arkansas Tech 2.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
Here for you, so come on by Old South.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back here at the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex, Arkansas Tech and Oklahoma Baptist, game 1 of a 3-game Great American Conference softball series. Shannon Lacey back out to the circle for Arkansas Tech. First pitch to Emily Richardson is fouled off at the plate. Lacey came on in relief of the starter Cartwright to start the 5th inning. Got 3 swinging strikeouts in the top of the 5th. Now facing the number 4 batter in the order, Richardson, who is 1 for 2. Last time Richardson was up as that pitch misses ball 1. She singled sharply up the middle and then was pinch ran for. Her pinch runner was eventually got to third and then was forced out at the plate when the bases were loaded. That one on the ground over to Riley. She'll take the good hop. Throws over to her first baseman, Goins. And that is the first out here in the 6th.
Hitting next, the catcher, number 17, Samantha Campos.
Now brings to the plate the catcher Campos. She's reached base twice. Is 1 for 1, single and a walk for her record here tonight. Two teams will play a doubleheader tomorrow starting at noon to complete this 3-game series. That one misses for ball 1. Fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out. Top half of the 6th. Beautiful Friday evening here in Russellville. Right down the heart of the plate, taken for strike 2. Reached out, check swing, and they say she did go. The appeal of Campos on the check swing goes the way of the Golden Suns, and a strike 3 on the swing.
Number 6, Addie Reese.
Expecting an equally beautiful day tomorrow. If you're not doing anything on a Saturday afternoon in early spring, come on out and take in a doubleheader of softball. That one misses low, ball 1. Absolutely no admission to come to these games, so you really have no reason not to come. Addie Reese now at the plate. First 2 pitches to her miss for balls. 2-0 the count. Lacey has retired the first 5 batters she has faced. That one catches the low part of the zone for strike 1. 2-1 the count. That one is grounded softly. Third baseman Mayberry charges, throws on over to first base on the run. And it is in time. A great play by the young third baseman. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Bison in the top of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom half. 2-0. Arkansas Tech looking for some insurance runs. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
We'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning with your score, Arkansas Tech 2 and Oklahoma Baptist.
This is Todd, Market President of Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie, who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Feltner's Athletes Corner Moonlight Madness sale is now in progress. Save half off or more on footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
And a pitching change is coming out here for Oklahoma Baptist. They're going to go to the bullpen for Aspen Younts. At some point, she has not come out to the center circle yet. But the change was announced by the home plate umpire. So number 2.
Now in the circle for Oklahoma Baptist, number 2, Aspen Younts.
Younts is the pitcher Pull up some of her numbers. First batter she'll face is Timber Riley.
Number 12, Timber Riley.
They called a ball for taking too long, so Timber's going to start the count 1-0. First pitch to Riley is in there for a strike. It's the first pitch, but it's a 1-1 count. One of the new rules in softball, there's a certain amount of time that teams have in between innings, in between at-bats to get things moving. The Bison did not, and were charged with the ball to start the at-bat. That one misses, and now it's 2-1. Yountz, 72 innings pitched coming in, 76 strikeouts. She's 6-6 on the year. No saves pitching in relief. That one's low, and it's 3-1. Riley has been the offense for the Golden Suns. Scored both of their runs. Solo home run in the first. Walked and later scored in the third. Trying to get on here in the bottom of the sixth. Arkansas Tech looking for some insurance runs. Riley hits that one to the right side, getting foul. And it is foul and out of play. Runs a count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sort of an interesting move. Taking out Jones. Only because she was doing pretty dominant work. 13 strikeouts in 5 innings. That's off the plate for ball 4. Another walk issued to Riley. We may have a pinch runner here for Riley. See who emerges out of the dugout for Arkansas Tech. The pinch runner is going to be Casey Gibbons for Tech. Gibbons pinch running for Timber Riley. Now it's Cassie Mayberry at the plate. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes ball 1. See if she tries to bunt her over again. Does show bunt, stabs at it, comes up empty, and it's a ball and a strike. Casey Gibbons, the pinch runner over at first. Pinch running for Riley. Mayberry trying to move her along the base path. Showed bunt again, pulled it back as that offering from Yountz was high. .08 earned run average for Yountz. Second pitcher of the day for Oklahoma Baptist. Bunt shown, pulled it back, and that's off the plate for ball 3. 3-1 count to Mayberry. Chance to do the job without having to sacrifice her at bat. Waiting on deck is the first baseman, Mackenzie Goins. That bunt is popped up. Diving attempt by the first baseman, Richardson. It's foul, but very, very close because it hit in fair territory and then kicked foul. Now associate head coach Josh Berkey's having a conversation about what all took place. Actually, they're calling her out. So they're saying Mayberry is out on the play. And now it'll be Mackenzie Goins. Didn't see the out called initially.
The first baseman, number 18, Mackenzie Goins.
First pitch to Goins misses for ball one. So Mayberry called out on interference. Really, I mean, you're entitled to the base path. That one fouled over towards the Oklahoma Baptist dugout. The first baseman, Richardson, came in diving to try to make the play. It hit in fair territory and then kicked foul. I thought the Golden Suns were going to be gifted a call, as that one misses low for ball two, where they were going to get Mayberry another opportunity. Because if the ball was contacted by Richardson in fair territory, it would have been a fair ball. Instead, it's interference and one out. Goins on the ground over to third. The throw over to first base across the diamond is in time. Nice strong throw from Sparks.
Now hitting the shortstop, number 21, Brooke Pruitt.
So now Gibbons is in scoring position at second. Brooke Pruitt is at the plate. That one misses for ball one. Pruitt 0 for 2. Both previous at-bats came against the starter, Kaylee Jones, and a couple of strikeouts swinging. This one is in the gap in a right center field, and it is down. One hops the wall. Pruitt on her way to second. Gibbons will score. There's an insurance run. It's 3-0 Arkansas Tech. Boy, every hitter in the Arkansas Tech batting order is probably so happy to not see Kaylee Jones in the center circle here in the sixth inning. One of those, obviously, was Brooke Pruitt. She was 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Now 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Sydney Keaton now to the plate. She's 0 for 1. Walked in the second, struck out in the fourth. Golden Suns with a run in the first, a run in the third, one more here in the sixth, lead it 3-0 over Oklahoma Baptist. That's a called strike. Keaton digs in from the right-handed batter's box. That one's low. Taken for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. That one's inside. Now it's 3-1. On deck, Holly Crutchfield. It's a called strike. Count now full. 3-2 to Sydney Keaton as a runner in scoring position in Brooke Pruitt. Just RBI doubled, giving Arkansas Tech their third run of the game. The payoff. Outside, taken for ball 4. That extends the inning to Holly Crutchfield.
Now hitting the designated player, number 11, Holly Crutchfield.
Two-out walk to Keaton. Extends the inning. Puts 2 on with 2 out. That's off the plate for ball 1. Crutchfield 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts against Jones. One of the big differences in this game, the ability to hit with runners in scoring position. Arkansas Tech, 1 out of 4. That one swung on a miss. It's 1-1. With runners on base, the Golden Suns are 2 out of 7 in this game, and they are 2 out of 7 with 2 outs. Oklahoma Baptist 0 for 7 with runners on, 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Chance to improve those numbers statistically for the Golden Suns. Here in the at-bat for Crutchfield. The pitch missed. It's 2-1. Another one low and inside. Now it's 3-1. In danger of walking the bases loaded is Younts. Came on to start this 6th inning. 3-1 pitch is popped foul and out of play, and the count is now full. Pruitt the runner at second, Keaton the runner at first, Crutchfield at the plate. 2 on, 2 out. Full count offering on its way from Younts. Inside, ball 4. Bases now are loaded for the catcher, Savannah Snow.
Now hitting the catcher, number 24, Savannah Snow.
Golden Suns already have a run of insurance here in the bottom of the 6th, but with 3 more base runners out there, they'd love to tack on a few more. No more outs to play with. First pitch in there for a strike to Snow. Snow 0 for 2. Fly out in the 2nd, struck out looking in the 5th. Grounds that one. Nice hands over there. By the associate head coach, Josh Berkey. Filled in his position out there at the third base coach. The 0-2 now. That one ripped foul. It's towards the parking lot. There's a lot of anxious folks in attendance, hoping that their car didn't get dinged. Still 0-2. Catcher Snow waits the pitch. Here it is from Younts. Change up, dropped it in there. A floater for a called third strike. The Golden Suns leave the bases loaded, but they do get a run. They now lead 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th inning. 3-0 the score. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
Shane here for Off-Road Tire. The thing that makes Off-Road Tire so special is their care for doing the job right. With a name like Off-Road Tire, of course, they're authority in lift kits and aftermarket mods for your truck, but it just so happens that they are specialists in all kinds of vehicles. They can take care of your minivan right next to the four-wheel drives with quality, consistent results. Go see my friends at Off-Road Tire, just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Off-Road Tire.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold, her nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, gotta call AshleyAir.com. Your heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Number 12. Back here at Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex. Set to begin play in the top half of the 7th inning. Shannon Lacey back out in the center circle for Arkansas Tech. She will face the bottom part of the order. It will be 7, 8, 9 in the order. Mia Modelmog, Cheyenne Sandoval, Eileen Avalar were the scheduled hitters. Avalar was pinch hit for her last time up, so we'll see if she comes back in or not. First pitch just off the plate for ball one. That's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Model Mog 0 for 1. Had a strikeout swinging in the second, walked in the fourth. This is her first time facing Lacey. That pitch is low. Now it is 2-1. They're going to check the swing. Said she did not go. So it's 3-1 to the leadoff batter here in the top of the 7th inning. That is Mia Modelmog. Called strike 2. Modelmog thought that was too low for a ball. She threw the bat. Now is back at the plate where it's a full count. That one foul to the right side. Dancing out of the way is the first base coach for Oklahoma Baptist. And now a pitch after that foul ball. He's still questioning whether or not that should have been ball 4. That's the third base coach from Oklahoma Baptist. This one hit in front of the plate. Snow from her crouch pounces on it, and a strong throw over to first base for the first out here in the 7th.
Now hitting the shortstop, number 13, Cheyenne Sandoval.
Again, we are in the first game of this 3-game Great American Conference Series here on this Friday night. Games 2 and 3 will be played tomorrow. Doubleheader starting at noon. Should be another beautiful day. Plenty of sunshine to be had. That one's a called strike. The free and natural way to soak up vitamin D. And you can do so, again, for free, no admission. That one grounded left side. In foul territory, the third baseman, Mayberry, made contact with it, but just a foul ball. It's 0-2. That one on the ground over to Riley, the second baseman. She fields it, throws over, 2 up, 2 down. Oklahoma Baptist down to their final out, potentially here in the top half of the 7th.
Player number 3, Eileen Avalar.
So they kept Shelby Warden in after she pinch hit. She's back in the designated player spot. Number 9 hitter in the order. Potential last chance for the Bison. Looks at that one for a strike. 3-0 is the score. Golden Suns on top. Lacey looking to close things out. Pick up her second save of the year. It's 1 strike away. Kayla Cartwright would get the win should this hold true. It'd be her first decision of the year. Making her first start. The 0-2. Outside, ball 1. Another 1-2 from Lacey. Gonna check the swing. Said she went. Called strike 3 on the swing. The appeal to the first base umpire. And Shannon Lacey retires all 9 batters she faces en route to putting the hammer down and sealing this 3-0 shutout victory for the Golden Suns. Your final score, Arkansas Tech 3, Oklahoma Baptist nothing. Tech scores 3 runs on just 3 hits. They committed a couple of errors. Oklahoma Baptist with no runs on 3 hits, no errors committed. It was great pitching and timely hitting for the Golden Suns. Kayla Cartwright, she gets the win, her first of the year. She ends up pitching 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs, walked 2, struck out 3. Shannon Lacey with the save, her second of the year. 3 innings pitched, retired all 9 batters she faced. No hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Dominant effort from Lacey in relief. And the Golden Suns take Game 1 of this 3-game Great American Conference Series. Again, Games 2 and 3 will be played tomorrow. The doubleheader starting at noon. We will have that action for you right here on the radio as well. Try to get on the air about 10 minutes prior to first pitch, so looking to get on at about 11:50 a.m. tomorrow. We'll have both games of the doubleheader for you on the radio and at ArkansasTechSports.com. For everybody in the press box here at Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex, I'm Daniel Gallegos. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.